Travis shared with his brother Jason Kelce on the latest episode of New Heights that he expects to make a decision on retirement in the next couple of weeks. Earlier in the post-Super Bowl interview, Travis said, "We haven't played this bad all year," Kelce told reporters at his locker. "Bow down to the Eagles, they were after us, all three phases. Couldn't get on offense. Lost the ball, penalties, played behind the offensive line. Dropped passes, didn't capitalize on calls and plays." Kelce, 35, has previously hinted at hanging up his boots, revealing in November 2023 that he's considered retirement more than anyone could imagine due to the wear and tear on his body. He did not discuss his future on Sunday. Nor did he appear in the post-game interview room, but in the latest New Heights episode Travis told Jason and the audience, "I think if I still want to play, I will. I think right now we ended season 1 emotionally. We ended season 1, which was honestly a bad season for me. So I'm going to take some time. Rest, and then figure it out. I think I'll have an answer in the next couple of weeks," Travis said. At the same time, Travis also reflected on what retirement means to him during that same conversation. "I'm prepared for, there's a lot of opportunities and things you can do in retirement," Travis said. "But I've also learned, after talking to people who have played, that none of it is the same as playing." Kelce said that when he polled his brother Jason and retired players, he learned the key differences between active players and retired players. He said Jason explained life after NFL retirement best to him. "When you play, you're going to have highs and you're going to have lows and your emotions, the way you ride it is like a wave," he recalled Jason explaining. "And then after you're done playing, you're like this, flatline. It feels weird and it takes some getting used to. I mean, I've never done it. I haven't done it yet. But it could happen," Travis said. Patrick Mahomes previously responded to rumors that Travis Kelce would retire after the 2025 Super Bowl loss. "I'll let Travis make his own decision, man," Patrick told reporters about Travis in a post-game press conference. "He's done so much for this team and the NFL and he's been a joy, not only for me to work with but for everyone to watch." The quarterback continued, "He knows he's got a lot of football left in him. You can see that. He's always played well in the biggest moments, but if he wants to put in the work because going out there and playing 20 games and getting to the Super Bowl is a challenge. He's done enough to be a yellow jacket and a first-ballot Hall of Famer, and, whatever Travis decides to do with number 87, he'll have Patrick's support. I know he still loves the game," he continued of the linebacker. "And he'll take some time to be with his family and make that decision, but he knows he'll be back here with open arms. We love him not just for the football player he is, but for the person he is every day." The Umbrella Army has returned for pop superstar Taylor Swift, who was spotted leaving New Orleans in the aftermath of a crushing defeat for her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, in the Super Bowl. Swift had a bit of a tough evening at Super Bowl 59, getting booed heartily by the fans in attendance, facing the wrath of President Trump on social media, and then watching Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs suffer a humiliating defeat to the Philadelphia Eagles. The "Look What You Made Me Do" star pulled up to her parked private jet at Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport on the Monday after the big game and was protected by a legion of people holding umbrellas as she boarded the plane so she couldn't be spotted. Swift's plane sat on the runway for 45 minutes before taxiing and taking off from the Big Easy bound for Nashville. Before boarding, a man appeared to carry on some snacks and a tub of cat litter, suggesting that the pop icon may have brought her cats along with her. She had brought friends, including rapper Ice Spice, along with her in the hopes of watching Kelce and the Chiefs clinch a third straight Super Bowl title. Instead, it was her hometown Eagles that came away with a dominant 40-22 win that was much more lopsided than the score suggests. During the proceedings, Swift was shown on the Jumbotron at the Caesars Superdome, wherein she was loudly booed by fans in attendance. She appeared to look confused before laughing and turning to her friends. Later in the night, after the game had ended, President Trump, who had left the game early, decided to twist the knife. Among the 47th president's complaints about the game that he posted to Truth Social was a jab aimed at Swift. The only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving, the president wrote. Earlier in the week, Kelce said that he was a great honor to have Trump there, which may have come as a surprise considering Trump repeatedly bashed Swift in public after she supported his opponent, former Vice President Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, back in Philadelphia, the celebrations are getting underway, with a massive victory parade planned for this Friday. Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts is having a celebration of his own at Walt Disney World in Florida. As is custom for the game's most valuable player, the Eagles took an early lead and never looked back, not trailing once throughout the entire contest. By halftime, the lead had grown to 24-0 and the Chiefs showed little signs of life. It wasn't until the fourth quarter where Kansas City truly started to get their feet under them, but by then it was too late.